Okay guys, welcome to a more detailed explanation on how to play Doom Knight. So, this is my gear. As you can see, I only have 4 legends equipped. None of them are attack legends. I don't have my L set. I only have spinning and beacon. I don't have my sets yet. I haven't been focusing on that. I'm able to hold 70,000 DPS on the target dummy. I'm not going to be showing you guys that right now. I'm going to be talking more about how and why everything is done. Right now, I'm able to hold roughly 60,000 DPS on like Health 3 Lords. My biggest problem right now is my health. I only have 28,000. But here you can see my basic stats. 383 strength. I only have 30% crit. And my physical attack is only 1800 to 1900, which is not very good. But with these stats, I'm still able to pull 70,000 DPS unbuffed on a target dummy, which is still remarkable. So we could only, hope and pray that this DPS continues to grow at this rate up until we get to end game level. Once we get to like 90,000 character rating, we should be through the roof if it continues to scale at this level. So, playing Doom, I play 5 skill bar. You do not have to use your class skill, which is your horse. When you use this, it does do a little bit of damage, but it ticks for like 1,000 to maybe 2,000. Occasionally we had a crit for like 3,000. It's nothing insanely important. I use it. Obviously, it's free DPS, so it's there. Every time you start, just like in Soul or any other class, you're going to use your graveyard. You start off with your graveyard. You're going to use that every single time graveyard is up and ready to be used. It does not matter what you're into, you're going to use that. It's going to supposedly buff other players, it's going to heal you, and it's going to do damage. After that, you're going to apply both dots. And from this point on, you should never have to reapply your dots unless you're in a boss fight, which you have to constantly run away from the boss. After that, you're going to spam your scythe over and over and over up until you run out of energy. When you run out of energy, you're going to use Soul Crack. Now, playing Doom, it tells you that you're supposed to use Heavy Grief. Heavy Grief is going to consume your dots and do a large amount of damage. But I've noticed that the damage it does versus the time it takes to reapply the dots and use your scythe to rebuff your dots, it makes you lose so much DPS in the long run. So I do not even use it. So when you come up to start, this is going to be the full rotation right here. Graveyard, dot, dot. I use horse, scythe, 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 and I'll get one more scythe out, and then Soul Crack. That puts me at 100 energy, and I rinse and repeat. It's very boring, but very, very effective. Now, obviously, my damage isn't reflecting anything because I didn't leave combat, and I've been here for a while messing around. But this is the entire rotation right here. You should never really run out of energy, especially once you get the L set. Now, the reason we're playing Doom is because up until we get to a higher level and we get more crit rate, Soul is not good. Soul is very, very reliant on your physical crit percentage rate and your physical crit damage. If you're under, let's say, 55%, 60% physical crit rate, and your physical crit damage is not good, Soul is not going to be good at all. Up until this point, Doom was doing 15 to 20,000 more DPS for me personally. And now recently, Soul is slowly starting to catch up. But still, Doom is much, much better. I am not planning on staying Doom. I'm expecting by the time I hit 80,000, maybe 85,000, that Soul should just surpass Doom by tenfold. So right now, I'm playing Doom. I got it down to a pretty good science. But again, I don't plan on staying Doom. I've done tons of research on the China servers and whatnot, and Soul is going to be the way to go for endgame rating. So this is just a little bit more information. Everybody's been asking me. All the Death Knights on our server have messaged me and asked for rotations, and they constantly bug me. I posted one video, and people still want to know more. So this is why I do this rotation the way I am. Obviously, if you want to try it, use Heavy Grief, or you want to try and throw your 10 skill and throw other stuff into it, by all means, go ahead and try. I've done all the trying. This is what I found works best. Hopefully it works for you guys too. It's really, really easy. But again, it's a very boring rotation. But at this point, I don't care about how boring the rotation is. I just care about the fact that I'm able to hold this much damage. Obviously, the point of this game is to kill stuff, and the higher your damage is, the faster you're going to kill stuff. So, I'll take it. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully you guys stick around and watch the next video.